Hi friends, Teacher Rachel here today, and this week we are working on the letter W, and because it's spring and most of you like hunting bugs, we are going to be doing some worm stuff. So worm in sign language is a W, which looks like holding up the number 3, W, O, R, M, with 3 fingers, but you put them over your thumb, M, and S. Worms. So this week you got a bag that had some beads, some pom-poms, and string. You should have gotten a clear dropper, one that's new. Mine has already been used a few times, as well as some tissue paper and some pipe cleaners and a straw. Today's activity, we're going to be using the straw, the tissue paper, the clear dropper, and a cup of water. So you're going to need a cup of water. You're also going to need a surface that you can get a little bit wet, maybe a plate or like a hard table. You're going to need your scissors, and that should be about it. So go ahead and grab your materials and pause the video, and then when you have them, go ahead and unpause the video and we can get started. All right, you ready to go? Let's do this. So I already cut out kind of a rectangular piece of my tissue paper. So what you're going to want to do is take your tissue paper and go ahead and cut out a fairly long rectangle. I think this will work with a various assortment of sizes. But rectangle seems to be the best one to use. I'll go ahead and start with this little small one. We'll see how this goes. So you're going to take your piece of tissue paper and your straw, and you're going to roll this up around your straw. And if you got a straw that already has a tissue wrapping on it, I think you can skip this step and just use what is on there. So, oh my goodness, this is not cooperating. There we go. All right, so I've got my tissue paper rolled up on my straw, and I'm going to take my straw, put it down on a hard surface, and then I'm going to slide the tissue paper down so it kind of wrinkles and crunches. Not rips, we don't want to push it too hard, but I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about in a second. So see, I have it, see how there's little tiny folds in there? So I have it like that, and then I'm going to just take the straw out. There we go, and set this on the table. You can see it's kind of wrinkly. So now I'm going to take my dropper, and we're going to watch it do something fun. I got a little bit of water in there, and I'm just going to start dropping water onto it. And if you can see it, it is actually starting to move and wiggle. You see that? And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Check that out. Look at that. That's so fun. I'm just gonna put some more water on there. There we go. It's moving. It's not moving a lot, but it's still pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean this one up real quick, and then I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay. So I'm gonna take my piece of tissue paper, try to make sure that my table's pretty dry, and my straw, and roll it up. And what it's doing is, when the tissue paper gets wet, it's absorbing the water, and the water is making it take up some more space, and so that's why it is swelling up like that, and that swelling is causing the tissue paper to expand and move, so it kind of looks like it's wiggling. Okay. So hopefully you can see this a little bit better, okay? So there is my little tissue worm all squished up. Let's slide it off, set it down, get some more water, and See? There it goes. It's moving, moving and a grooving. How fun is this? Look at that. And you can just keep cutting different sizes, different shapes, try it different ways, and see how you can get your little worm to move. Let's see. There. Science. All right, I hope you guys had fun with this activity and keep doing more. So we'll see you next time.